The Big Bang Theory, emotional moments that changed everything. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're looking at some of the most emotional, funny, and unforgettable moments from The Big Bang Theory. A show that started with four socially awkward scientists eventually became a story about friendship, love, growth, and family. One of the biggest moments comes when Amy decides to change her appearance. She gets a new haircut and a completely different style. While everyone thinks she looks amazing, Sheldon struggles to accept the change. For Sheldon, Amy has always been the one constant in his life. Seeing her change reminds him that nothing stays the same forever. It's funny on the surface, but underneath it reveals how deeply Sheldon cares about her. Another unforgettable moment arrives when Sheldon and Amy finally receive the recognition they've spent years working toward. Their scientific paper on super asymmetry faces challenges, setbacks, and disappointment. At one point, it seems like all their hard work was for nothing. But despite the obstacles, they keep believing in their research and in each other. The friendship between Howard and Raj also gives us some of the show's most touching scenes. Howard publicly acknowledges Raj's incredible achievements, while Raj reminds everyone how talented Howard truly is. For years, their friendship was filled with jokes and teasing, but moments like these reveal the genuine respect and love they have for one another. One of the most emotional scenes in the entire series happens during the Nobel Prize ceremony. Sheldon, known for being self-centered and socially unaware, surprises everyone. Instead of focusing only on himself, he thanks the people who helped him become who he is. He acknowledges his family, his wife Amy, and, most importantly, his friends. For perhaps the first time, Sheldon openly admits how much these people mean to him. He recognizes that his success was never achieved alone. Leonard, Penny, Howard, Bernadette, Raj, and Amy stood by him through every challenge. It's a powerful moment because it shows how much Sheldon has grown since the beginning of the series. The show also explores Sheldon and Amy's marriage in a surprisingly heartfelt way. Sheldon worries that he isn't affectionate enough and fears that Amy may someday become unhappy. Amy reassures him that she loves him exactly as he is. Their relationship works because they understand each other's differences and support one another. Meanwhile, Leonard and Penny face their own challenges. Conversations about children, future plans, and personal dreams create tension between them. Yet these moments highlight the reality of relationships. Even couples who deeply love each other don't always agree on everything. One particularly funny yet emotional storyline involves Sheldon discovering an old videotape from his childhood. He hopes to hear advice from his younger self during a difficult time, only to find that part of the recording was taped over by one of his father's football games. The disappointment is classic Sheldon, but it also reminds us how much he values certainty and guidance. Then comes the roller coaster surrounding Sheldon and Amy's Nobel Prize announcement. They wait anxiously for the phone call that could change their lives forever. Every minute feels longer than the last. Friends call to check in, everyone is nervous, and the tension keeps building. Finally, the call arrives. Sheldon and Amy learn that they have officially won the Nobel Prize. Years of dedication, sacrifice, and persistence have finally paid off. The celebration that follows isn't just about scientific achievement. It's about proving that hard work, friendship, and perseverance can lead to extraordinary success. What makes the Big Bang Theory special is that it was never only about science. Yes, there were equations, experiments, and scientific discoveries, but at its heart, the show was about people. It was about Leonard finding confidence. It was about Penny discovering her own path. It was about Howard growing from an immature flirt into a devoted husband and father. It was about Raj learning to believe in himself. It was about Amy finding love and acceptance. And most importantly, it was about Sheldon Cooper learning how to connect with others. The series began with four friends who struggled to fit into the world around them. It ended with a family built through friendship, loyalty, and love. That's why The Big Bang Theory remains one of television's most beloved sitcoms. It made us laugh, it made us emotional, and it reminded us that even the smartest people need friends. Thank you for watching, And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory. Bazinga!